my God, I love it. All right, how is everybody doing?
Yeah,
I
good,
am
good.
good. I am so excited. We are going to be interviewing with the Clinards tonight. OMG, this is going to be such a great interview because these people are phenomenal. They're amazing. And they've been together longer than I've been alive. So that means they got a lot of wisdom to share and they're willing to share it. So we're going to get all up in their business just for a little bit. And no, really, it's just about encouraging people that love and Black love honestly exists and that it can exist for you. So first, who am I? Why am I doing this? I am Sharonda. They call me the dream coach and an online dating specialist. And why do I do this? Because at a discouraging part of my life, I had to seek God to say, what in the world's going on? What am I doing? What am I supposed to do? And he pointed out everything that I was not concentrating on. You're not concentrating on this. You're focusing on the wrong things. Let's get it together. When I wrote down everything that was important to me, it literally had an acronym called dreams. Every first letter spelled out the word dreams. And then I knew I needed to concentrate on what was on the inside of me to get out. And then my dream became to make your dreams come true. And so many women said, hey, my dream is to be in love, to get married. And I was like, I can't help you with that. But what I can do is find some other people that can. So we're here tonight, and I am so excited to be talking to Aldine and Carolyn Clinard. Now, listen, you all were nominated by Shelton Hassan as an inspiring couple, but you were also nominated by me, and I honestly was not supposed to nominate anybody. But I nominated you along with Shelton because I just honor the fact that y'all met young, y'all had children, go to church together. I mean, it's just so much. So I can't wait to get into these questions. Y'all ready?
Okay. Yes.
So the first question on the table is, how long have you been married?
50 years.
50 years.
51 in March 6th.
March 6th is going to mark 51 years. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, like, what goes to your mind when you think I've been married to this person for 50 years, almost 51 years?
We feel great. A lot of people ask, how did you do it?
Right. Well, we can jump there if you want to. How did you do it?
Well, thank God for one thing.
Yeah.
He kept us.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave us wisdom enough to know that it's a give and take situation.
Nice. I like that. It's a give and take situation. Okay, Nikita Jones Hart and Jerome Hart says, hello, they're checking in. Hello to the Clinards. And Shelton, your nominating person. He says you are one of his favorite example couples. So hello to you all and thank you for joining in tonight. Okay, so it's a give and take situation. So I want to know something like this. Well, how in the world did you meet? Where did this love story begin?
In junior high school.
Junior high. Oh my God, y'all, junior high sweethearts.
Yes.
That's cool. So she was. Go ahead.
All the way through high school.
Okay.
And through my military career. I mean, my military time. And then we got married in 71.
Oh, okay. So y'all knew each other, met. She was like carrying her books to class. And he was like, let me carry that for you. Like, what happened?
More or less a carry home book thing.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. I walk home after school every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
we both grew up on South Side of Greensboro.
Oh,
yeah, we grew up on South Side of Greensboro. She stayed on Ash Street. I stayed on Orchard Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to make sure she was safe getting home?
Oh yeah.
How cool is that? Or you just want to run and spend some time with her, but she was gonna be safe too. You know, I get it. Okay, so So, for those of you out there who don't know, these are also my aunt and uncle. So you might hear me say aunt and uncle when we're referring to the Clinards. But Aunt Carolyn, so what did you think? Okay, junior high, high school, he's in the military. Did you know at any point during that time he was the one? Like you're like, I'm gonna marry this dude. Did you know?
I did. He didn't argue. I mean, we never argued about
Mm-hmm.
anything while we were dating, and that was
Mm-hmm.
kind of weird to me. And
Mm-hmm.
I thought, this got to be good.
Right. He's just a peaceable man.
Yes, yes.
Wow, wow. Uncle Al, how did you know she was the one?
Well, she was very intelligent for one,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
knew I didn't want to marry nobody that was less intelligent than I was,
Okay.
because I
Okay.
know that we're gonna need some help, for
Right.
years to come.
Nice. Okay, so so we got some laughter out there for the audience members. They're like, look, we don't want no dummies.
There you go.
You knew that he was peaceable and she was intelligent. Was there a time where you were just sitting down, you looked across, it was like, I know I just need to go ahead and lock this down, or did it just happen over time? Tell me how the decision came. You knew each other, you felt it, but when did you like say, I just got to do it?
Well, I would often write her while I was in the military,
Okay.
and I would express to her. I said, now, if you find someone else,
Mm-hmm.
you know, go for it. Don't
Mm-hmm.
let me hold you down. But after being in the military
Mm-hmm.
and getting out,
Mm-hmm.
and she was still there, so I said, well, this is it.
Oh, that's so funny. That's cool. You know what's funny about that is that's exactly the route my dad took. When we interviewed the Greens earlier, and he was like, "Hey, if I go to the military and stay faithful, and she's still there, I know I'm gonna marry her." And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the more of the story is everybody go to the military, and then then you'll know it.
Then you'll know if they still there.
I'm just messing. That's awesome though. That's really, really cool. So if you add junior high, high school, and military, how many years of dating would you say?
8 years.
8 years of dating. Wow. Some people haven't been married 8 years, okay, and stayed together. So the fact that you were able to date and then maintain 50 years of marriage, we just want to stop and say congratulations. I know March is right around the corner.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. I know the people out there like, oh my God. So we're gonna get into some more questions. In this amount of time, there has had to be some type of challenge. So, what kind of challenges do you overcome in 8 years of dating and 50 years of marriage?
Well, in 2008, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I had said to the children, because he had been a champion for his uncles and aunts that had gotten sick. He was always a caregiver for all of them and stuff like that. And I said to them, if I get sick, he's going to walk out. Because he's been putting up with sick people all his life.
Oh, no. No.
And I mean, I honestly felt that.
Oh, wow.
Of course, he didn't show me that.
Oh, right.
And then how many years later? Was it 2 or 3? 2 years later. 2 years after I was diagnosed and had gone through all of my treatments, then he was diagnosed with prostate cancer.
Wow. Wow.
And when we came from his appointment, we were in the car. And I said, are you in as much shock as I am? And he said, yeah. I said, okay, let's go get us something to eat.
Okay.
So we weathered that storm, and it's like,
wow.
What? And I dare ask God to say, what else you got? I thought,
right.
no.
Yeah, we good.
To ask that.
Yeah, we good.
We all right, we good.
Wow. So the true meaning of the vows through sickness and in health.
And in health, absolutely.
Wow. That's amazing. What kind of feel is like you thought he would leave because he was tired of taking care of people, but in essence, it was just giving him another opportunity to be who he is, a caretaker, right? And a
Exactly.
great guy, great man. Um, what kind of feelings go through your head when you've been with somebody that long and you're possibly afraid that you would lose them? Like, do your prayers get intense? Like, what goes through your mind?
The prayers definitely change.
Okay,
It
okay.
doesn't matter who's going through whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Your prayers change, and it's like, and the only words that I can think of that made any sense to me were, "Thy will be done,"
Oh,
because I
wow.
know that we didn't have no control, right?
Right.
So whatever
Wow.
God decided, that was what we were gonna have to
Yeah.
be with.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome. Shelton says he loves it. Y'all were champions for each other.
Bless your
Yes.
heart. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I
That's
think
awesome.
I said to, after I went through, I think I was saying to other men that make sure you take care of your spouse because you
Hmm.
never know when your turn gonna come. See, if
Yeah.
I have been mean and not
Mm.
helpful, 2
Mm-hmm.
years later, I'm going through the same stuff. But
Yeah.
she was there for me. But if
Yes.
I have been
Yes.
ugly to her,
Yeah.
it
She
might not
wouldn't be
well
like, you
happen to me.
remember?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. Jerome just said, yep. That's exactly
Uh-huh.
what
Yes,
okay, so
indeed.
those were very, very serious situations, you know what I mean? Life and death. And, but y'all weathered the storm, and as Shelton said, we're champions for one another. Have you experienced anything that was very light that got on your nerves to the point where you were just like, oh my God, why did I choose this person? Like maybe he just kept his socks on the floor, or she burnt the toast. Anything that's small that ever became a challenge that y'all overcome, or pretty much it was just kind of smooth.
It was relatively smooth all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Except one time I know she when we first got married,
Uh-huh.
uh, and your grandma didn't allow her to cook in her kitchen, but she would she would hang around and be a servant, while your mom grandma
Okay.
was cooking.
Okay.
But she I think she burnt the biscuits one time.
Oh.
Yeah. And I laughed at, we laughed
Oh.
about it. So we may have liked things, but beyond that, as far as, clothes on the floor, and that never happened.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I
Okay.
always, cause mama taught me, boy,
Keep it together.
you ain't
Okay.
promised no wife, take care, put your
Nice.
stuff
Okay.
where it's supposed to be, and take care of it, so,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, how blessed is that you got to experience so much up until maybe like your 46th year of kind of smooth sailing. Like for real, what you have can be bottled and sold around the globe. Like, and that's why no, and this is not even a joke. The fact that you can identify, and I'm gonna just venture off of the little interview sheet for a second. How do you identify someone like that you can have so many years of smooth sailing? How did I? You got to break it down for me. He's peaceable, okay, great. She's intelligent, but there's a lot of peaceable, intelligent people. What do you think made y'all different? That made it so great for so many years.
I think the biggest thing was that we were always honest with each other.
Hmm.
If he did something and it got on my nerves,
Mm-hmm.
I let him know, like right now.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
believe in festering or holding things back and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And when we talk about, what is the word I'm looking for? Transparency.
Uh-huh.
I believe in that.
Mm.
The thing that they say about don't let your right hand know what your left hand's doing, that
Mm-hmm.
to me doesn't make for a good marriage.
Right, right, right,
I,
right,
I,
right.
and I've heard people say it and they honestly believe it, but I just don't.
Right. Not
You
in a
know,
marriage, right?
no, because if we're supposed to be as one, we should be of one mind.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
know,
That's good.
and I know couples that have separate accounts, like
Mm-hmm.
checking and stuff. Like we have that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like I don't know what's in the accounts,
Yes.
or like he
Yes.
doesn't know what's in mine.
Right.
If I need something out of his, I'll
Yes.
go to him and say something to him.
Right.
Because that's the one to pay the bills. I'm like, okay.
Right.
I'll do the fun stuff,
Come on.
and it's okay.
Yes,
I
that's
don't have a
perfect.
problem with that.
Right.
But now, if I ask for something and I know it's there, you can't tell me I can't have it.
Right.
Then we're
Right.
gonna have a problem.
That's because what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine, right? Got it. Okay, so big and transparency. So Nikita said to the comment you made earlier, Al, about treating your spouse well, because if it come back on you, you need to make sure. She was like, that was really good. And Jerome just said, yeah, it'd be big problems if somebody tells you can't have was in another bank account. So if you're just joining us, I'm Sharonda of Dreams Global. We're interviewing the Clinards right now. They have been married 50 plus years, about to celebrate 51 years of marriage in March. Junior high sweethearts all the way up into today, surviving the most serious health challenges out there together. And we're just learning the secrets. We're trying to get the sauce so that we can all experience great and long-lasting marriages that honor God and bring to light like they are doing. All right, great. So far y'all been dropping gems already. So my next question would be, what is, you say you say it right away when something's bothering you. Is that your best conflict resolution strategy? Is there other strategies y'all use to keep the waters calm?
I think that's probably our best strategy.
Okay.
Now, I have heard, and I'm sure I have done, like
Mhm.
if there's something that I want and he's not willing,
Mm-hmm.
we do that little manipulative thing. And
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like that, because then I feel bad after the fact. I got what I wanted, but
right. Come on, ladies, we know exactly what she means. Come on. Right. Okay. So cool. Keep it smooth, maybe a little bit here, but mostly just being honest.
That's it. Just be honest. Yeah.
Is that your same approach, Uncle Al?
Oh yeah, just be honest. That way you don't throw no curveballs and
right.
None come back at you. So
Right. Okay. Well, good. Y'all hear it out there. We need to be transparent, be honest, and do it quickly. All right. So I know you dated for 8 years, but were there any surprises when you got married? Was there anything that you thought marriage was going to be like, and then you were like, oh, I didn't know marriage was going to be like this, or anything that might have shocked you at all?
I can't say no. Mm-hmm. I didn't find any shocking things after I got married.
Okay.
I just always wanted to be married and do it the right way.
Okay. Nice.
I broke some family curses.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah. Got it. You had a desire to do it the right way. Maybe even if you didn't see it before, you were going to be the one and you did it. That's amazing. Yeah. That's honorable. What about you, Aunt Caroline?
Oh God, you better ask that question again.
Okay, yeah, like any surprising things. You get married, did you get surprised by anything? Anything you thought was going to happen that didn't, or you thought wouldn't happen that did? Anything shock you? And Sherry Green, she says, "Hi, Clinards."
Well, I don't know, because the way that we thought about marriage was the way that our parents were married, or the things that they did, or the way that they did things. I thought that we were going to pattern ourselves after them.
Okay.
And we took a totally opposite effect direction.
Okay.
Like, I think my mom had bills that she paid. My dad had bills that he paid. And I didn't like that.
Okay.
Do that. Let's put our money together and we can pay these together.
Nice. Okay.
And I thought that was the best way to do things. And I know everybody has their little emergency kit.
Yeah. You should.
But it was It wasn't shocking because I thought that's the way all marriages were. I didn't
Okay.
realize that we were breaking a precedent, but I'm
Right.
glad we did.
Wow. So that
Yeah,
was an innate type of knowing.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah,
really good. That's really good. And Drum says, "Amen." So
yeah,
that's really good. That's kind of cool to find out.
yeah.
So if we were to cut to the chase, Nikita
Yes,
says, "Yes, you need that emergency kit." So, and Sharon says, "Yep." So we're all in agreement about the emergency kit, keeping it together,
yeah,
and breaking the precedents because it's
yes.
innate. So, all right. So I currently work with women that are about 30 to 60, and either they've never been married or they've been married and they're looking to be married again,
Okay.
and they want to do it right, such as you had in your heart to do. If we were to cut to the chase, what would be your advice to them when getting married or getting married again? Like, what would you say you need to do? This is what you need to do. This is what you need to think about. This, what would be your best advice for them?
First of all, you have to be honest with yourself if you have been married before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you can't take that baggage into
Mm.
another marriage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So many times I've heard men say, well,
Mm.
she ain't like my first wife. You can't have that comparison.
Right.
It's got to be
Wow.
a whole new thing for you.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
you got to seek God guidance when
Yes.
you do this.
Oh, yes, Lord help us. Yep. Jerome says, no, you sure can't compare the two. I'm looking forward. I'm actually going to be interviewing them the last week in February. So I can't wait to, hear what they have to say. Very good supporters, obviously lovers of love, because they nominate some couples and they're definitely rocking with what y'all are saying. So Shelton says, that's right. Baggage means there's something still there.
Right.
Yes.
That's good right there. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight that one real quick. So no baggage, be honest with yourself. Any other pieces of advice for them?
Having been married almost 51 years, and you
Mm-hmm.
say, what if you want to go into another one?
Right.
Not in this life.
Right. Right.
I don't know where I would get the patience
Oh, okay.
to do that again.
Right.
I used to joke to Miss Williams and stuff, and I used to tell her, I don't want to share my egg again.
Right.
Like two can eat the cheapest one. I don't think so.
Right. So patience sounds like patience is something that is necessary to have if you're gonna have a good marriage.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Why? What do you need patience for? I mean, I agree with you, but I want you to break it down for us.
Okay. Even if, like I said, he's a peaceable person. Even with all of that, there's going to be something that's going to trigger him from time to time.
Okay.
Now, what I did, and call me crazy if you would, people say, I don't know how far to push him to see whenever he's angry. That was my first goal. I need to see how he's going to change when he gets angry.
Oh, wow.
And I will push it all the way up to the limit.
Wow.
And then I start to back it up. But that's just me.
Okay.
And that's with anybody that's going to be in my life for any amount of time. I want to see how far I can go.
Okay.
Before I break the peace, if you would. So yeah. And I believe in testing. Hey, come on.
And it was a clue. They knew, Carolyn and the kids, they knew when to cut it off. And I would look at one of them and say, now look. Yeah, that was it.
Right.
That was the word.
They knew. Okay, that I'll be honest, that's a very, very new piece of advice. Now people say, make sure you have an argument, and I think they're getting to it, but you're saying you need to know their triggers are and how far it's gonna go. Because
Right.
if they start acting so crazy that it might cause harm or something, you need to know that ahead of time.
Yes, yes.
Wow, you said that was a goal. Okay, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I need to
Yeah,
know that.
Keita says watch for that trigger. And then Sharon says yes and learn how to back it up.
That's right.
Jerome says, yeah, pop that button. That's really good piece of advice. Listen, if you're out there and we know that Valentine's Day is Monday, you may have someone, you may not, you might be feeling some type of way if you don't. And that's why we do these things, because I want you to focus on the fact that real love exists. It happens. It doesn't matter what's going on. There's work that's involved, but we got to know the type of work that's involved. So patience, knowing a person's trigger before you get there, and then learning how to back it up. Like Uncle Al said, look, and I give them that look, they know. So these are keys you can go ahead and put in your pocket as you're going out. If you're online, if you're in person. Let me throw this at a couple who's been married for 50 years, almost 51. What do you think about online dating? Have you heard of it? What are you thinking about it? Would you suggest a person do it or not? And it's okay either way.
Well, we're old. We're in the 70s.
Speak for yourself.
We're in the age group of the 70s, so
Uh-huh.
I don't highly think too much about it.
Okay, got it.
If I know you're right here in town,
Mm,
I'll get to know
right.
you. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you're in favor. Let's meet in the local area, in the same community type of thing. I ain't got time for this online virtual thing. Right. Okay. Okay. Great. 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 What do you think, Aunt Curly?
Look, I couldn't even get the program started on the laptop. Now, I ain't gonna do no online dating.
Oh Lord, that's so funny. So when she's referring to everybody, we troubleshoot technology before we hop on here before you guys. So you have no clue the fun we have on the other side. And Aunt Curly and I had a great time. Shout out to her daughter who actually hooked us up tonight to make sure this all worked out, which just puts kudos because you have two beautiful children, two awesome grandchildren, and just like amazing family. I'm excited to be able to do this, and I'm telling you, the secret sauce that everybody's looking for. What I like about this interview so far is it's just so real. It's just real, laid back. It's no fluff. It's not like and you got to do this and you got to do that. It's like, hey, this is what we did. This is what I saw.
Yeah.
And I feel that if anyone is authentic, you're going to start to be authentic with you first. And then you can be really authentic with someone else. So I currently can say, look, I was trying to push you there. I wanted to see that. And now I know, okay, I'm going to come on back. I got
That's right.
So Jerome said that's old school. Dial that number. Okay, so like get offline, dial the number, and don't worry. If you're a client of mine, if you're desiring somebody, you're like, nobody lives in my area, okay? All the people in my church are my family members, or whatever it is that you're feeling. We'll talk about how we can actually use their advice even on the online platform. But y'all are amazing. People are rolling out here. I mean, laughing emojis going left and right. We love it. Okay. So so what I would say is I will admit face-to-face is absolutely the best because you get to see them in their circles, you get to see their family right away, all that good stuff. And I will say though, for those who are out there, and I'll pose this as a question, what if everybody on your street, and I do have a client like this, everybody on her street is her family members, and she works with everybody that's like 30 years older than her, and it's just she doesn't see anybody at the grocery store. For her, do you have any advice, when she does go online? Because she really doesn't, like, there's literally nobody. So obviously if everybody on her street is her family, everybody at her church is too. So so for her, when she does meet somebody online, if you could pull some advice out, what would you give her?
She need to move.
go to another church from
Got
time
it
to time.
bites. Come on, that's good. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Oh God, that's so good. Shelton is rolling over here. Oh, so Sakita. Oh my God, I gotta show y'all. This is hilarious. Okay, listen. If you don't have anybody in your area, here's the solution. Move. And no, for real, I honestly, I can actually get with that. I honestly can get with that because um one of our things when we're talking to the young ladies online is how to read between the lines and get offline very quickly. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like if you meet them, you see a picture, but you want to get offline as quick as possible to see them in real time. But if you are having an issue, why not explore another area? Why
Yes.
not get out of that comfort zone?
Mhm.
Because it could be choking you a little bit. That is very, very. I'm gonna write that down. That's very good.
Mhm.
Let's consider new locations.
Yes, absolutely. At a
Nice.
different church too.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know, and I don't mean it to be ugly because
yeah,
when
I
we
understand.
started the church that we're in now,
Mm-hmm.
most of it was all family. That causes
Mm-hmm.
problems.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if I have a position in the church and you don't like what I said, then the next time
Mm-hmm.
we get together for family stuff, all of this is going to come up.
Right, that's funny.
You know,
That's
and
true. Yeah,
yeah, it's very true. And
yeah,
now everybody has gone in their own different directions. So
yeah,
when we get together for family stuff, it's family stuff.
yeah.
We're not talking about church.
Got it, got
You
it.
know, that
Let's
makes a
separate
big
these
difference.
things. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Nikita said, "Say that, Carolyn." Yes, awesome. So I'm very excited because I honestly will use that. Obviously a big fan of connecting wherever you are. I
Mhm.
believe that no one should be an island to themselves. I just don't believe it. But I'm going to put that in repertoire. And you know, if we're finding that this is a hindrance, online is not the only way.
That's right.
It's really considering for those of us who are not as adventurous to move out of their communities.
Yes.
We here, we got you. But that is a piece of advice that I'm definitely gonna coin in. I'll give you credit the first few times, Aunt Curlin. That you know,
After that, it's all you.
after that, that's gonna belong to me. So we are interviewing with the Clinards. We are so excited to be here with them. They're being their absolute best selves, telling us their Black in love stories as we honor Black history and Valentine's Day, the month of love. We're here, and they've been in love for a long, long time. Celebrating 51 years of marriage coming up in March or so. If you're just now tuning in, make sure you go back and listen to all of it because it's been amazing and it's not going to stop here. We have a few more minutes with them, so I am excited. For those of you who are having trouble in love, and some of us exist, it's okay, it's all right. We're here for you. Take the advice, get your notebooks out, take some notes. If you need more help beyond that, I have programs that I want to offer to you. So let's talk. Just hit me up at Dreams Global /programs. Now, what do you think? And this is off cuff, but what do you think is the reason why other couples don't make it, but y'all have? I mean, you know, y'all made it a minute. So why do you think other couples don't?
I think because now it is so easy and so to get divorced. People go into marriages with prenuptial agreements.
Yeah.
That to me is you're already setting yourself up to fail.
Right.
Because if you got a plan as to what you're going to do, if it doesn't work,
yeah,
you wasn't planning to work at it anyway.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so that's the way I feel about the prenups.
Right.
Now,
Right.
if he had a whole lot of money, I would suggest he get a prenup.
Okay.
If I had a whole lot of money, I would get one.
Uh-huh.
Since we started out and none of us had, neither one of us had nothing. So whatever we have,
Right.
we accumulated it together.
Yes, nice.
So this is all our stuff.
Anyway, I love it.
You know,
I love it.
But when you go in and it's kind of off balance like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just too easy to get divorced.
Right, right. Speak a little bit to that, like, so Keisha says yes, and Linda McDowell, my other auntie, what's up, Linda? She says, hello, family. And Sharon says a pre-nope. No prenups, just a pre-nope. Don't do it. Because what I'm hearing
right.
you say is you're going in with an exit plan.
Yes.
So whether it's you got money or don't have money, if you already have in your mind that there's an exit plan available. When y'all got married, so tell me what was in your mind? Were y'all like, hey, for real to death do us part, you stuck with me type deal, or was it just not even a consideration that divorce was on the table? What was your mindset?
Never was a consideration. My parents were
I
married
love
50 years. And I'm like,
that.
who talked about divorce?
Right. See, I
And
love
if you
that.
separated, it meant you went to another room to sleep.
I love that. Oh, man. That's well, you know what? That's good. Go ahead, Uncle Al.
We never spend the night apart.
Okay.
Except for a few times I was DC fishing with your
Okay.
granddaddy.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that,
okay.
that never happened.
Wow. Wow. So you know how the Bible says, don't, hey Carla. You know how the Bible says that, you shouldn't let the night fall on your wrath. Like you don't go
let
to
the
bed
sun go down on
angry.
your anger. Yeah.
There you go. Were you ever challenged with that? Did you ever say, dang, I am angry, but I'm gonna make it a point not to? Or you really just could go to sleep every night for 50 years and not
No, whenever, if I was angry before I went to bed, I don't care whether he was asleep or not. He was going to get up and we was going to thrash this thing out. And we have done it a few times.
Oh,
2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Look, I can't sleep because I'm still mad, so we got to talk about this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay, we're going to pause right here. Okay, you guys. This is how serious it was to them. That at 2 or 3 in the morning, if they were still mad, they were going to get up and talk about it. Let me tell you something. I know why my first marriage didn't work. Because I would have been mad if you woke me up at 2 or 3 in the morning, but no, I get it. But no, that would have added to the anger. Look. No, that's really good. That's really good. Did y'all hear that? That was that serious. I love the fact that y'all took this so seriously that you were going to make it a point. We're going to hash this out until it's hashed out. For real. I love it. I love it. Just like Shelton is saying, I love it. I'm Linda saying, for real. Sharon is saying, what?
But we had nowhere to go.
Right.
Go back home to mama.
Right. Right. You ain't
go
gonna
back home to
say that way. So that way ain't gonna happen. Awesome. That's amazing. I listen, y'all done threw curveballs left and right all night on me. This is beautiful. Y'all, we are interviewing with the Clinards and celebrating 51 years of marriage in March, and they are giving us their secrets to a long-lasting marriage. And the last thing they just told us was, listen, if I'm still mad, even if it's 2 or 3 in the morning, we're gonna talk it out. So, you know how I said write it down. Like this is I'm struggling to get that pen all the way. Cause 2 and 3. You know what I'll do? I'll just make sure I'll get it done by 11 a.m. 11 p.m. I'm mad about I'm just messing. I'm messing. Okay, so Jerome says that I don't care how mad you are, always kiss me goodnight. Oh, so yeah, let's not make it a point to go to sleep without at least giving each other a kiss. Carl was like, wow, that y'all just hashed it out in the morning. Keisha says, how it's supposed to, that's how it's supposed to be, for better, for worse, not mad. I love it. I love it. You're encouraging the people out there. You're definitely encouraging me. I'm telling you, why in the world we related and I'm just not having this conversation? I don't know. But shame on me. I'm so excited. If you're single out there and you're looking for your love, just like the Clinards have, it exists. What we have to do is be willing to put in such things such as the patience and the peaceability and our intelligence and our willingness not to have an exit plan from the beginning or even in the middle, and to really, really take it so seriously that we create peace even in a situation where maybe conflict has happened. These are good. Man, this is really good. So this is super good. If someone came to you when they were having issues, maybe they're just not getting along, but they do love each other, but they just can't seem to overcome issues, what would you tell them to do? Or would
The,
you tell them to do anything?
the most important thing, and we've had people that would come to us with stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, and we
Mm-hmm.
would say, you have got to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't care how much you try to keep it to yourself. You have got to
Mm-hmm.
talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if talking about it just between the two of you is not good, get a mediator or have somebody
Mm-hmm.
sit in, because sometimes we can say the wrong things at the wrong time.
Yeah.
That's not going to help the problem.
Right.
You have got to talk about it peaceably if you
Yeah.
want it to end peaceably,
Yeah. Wow.
because we don't
Good.
want nobody throwing hands, you know.
Right. You don't. That's not going to be good. Awesome. Sharon said, right? All right. So it's so precious, Sharonda, to have this conversation. My grandparents were married for 68 years, and I wish I would have had a conversation with them like this. So precious. That was with Dia and Narco. She actually spoke to our Dream Girls, which is the female cohort of our program. So her and her husband were able to, encourage earlier. And if you're interested in just being surrounded, because you heard my Aunt Curlin, Miss Clinards say, she saw her parents been married for 50 years too, even though on the outside, even if he didn't see what he wanted, he knew he was going to have it the way he wanted it. Some have not seen success at all, and therefore don't believe that real marriage can last at all. Like they don't even believe in the institution anymore because it's never been seen. Well, if you happen to be in that situation, I want you to go ahead and reach out to me at Dreams Global /programs, because we have a section of the program. Like I said, I can't be the one to tell you about marriage yet. I can tell you how to date online. I got you. I got the goods for you. I can also tell you how to read. But when it comes to the marriage piece, we have what we call mentorship. And that's what marriages, such as the Clinards, who have made it, who have overcome, who champion for each other, and who can help you and answer some questions for you. So that's that. Go ahead and reach out to me. But I really don't even want to end this interview. It's been so good. Sharon said amen to what you just said, Aunt Carolyn. And this is just amazing. So I will say or ask one last thing. Okay. Is there hope? Is there hope for someone who's having trouble? Is there hope for someone who's already given up? Maybe the marriage has already dissolved. Is there hope for someone who's been single all their life and you've been married for 50, but maybe they're 50 years old and they've never been married at all? Is there hope for them?
Yes, there
Yes.
is.
Okay.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's help. Hope.
Mhm.
You just have to get your head on straight and know
Mhm.
what you want out of life,
Mhm.
being married,
Mhm.
and seek God guidance and go for it.
Mhm. That's right. Okay. Make sure you know what you want. Get your head on straight. See God's guidance and go for it. I love it. We interviewed a couple earlier this week, the Lees, and they're a part of. We go to the same church, the Faith Center, and our theme last year was to go for it. And then this year, God put it on our pastor's heart to go for it again. So listen, if you've been hurt before, let me tell you something. I didn't even create this. This was something that I struggled with. I literally did not want to do anything with relationships or dating, though I love it. But I just said, how can a woman who had a failed marriage talk about relationships to anybody? And the Lord would still wake me up and give me scripture and relay it to dating. He would still wake me up and give a paragraph and relay it to a relationship. And then he gave me the idea to talk to wonderful, wise couples. Why? Because he said he is love. That's how I can talk about it, because it has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the fact that he is love and he wants you to have him. embodied in another person, obviously you're going to have him first, but you're going to love someone else if that's your desire, and they're going to love you back. And so we want to see God in this. If you've had trouble with that, if you felt like there was no hope, don't give up. Don't give up. When you give up, that's when the hope goes. All right. Man, oh man. Linda says, pray about it and talk about it. Okay. And Jerome is in agreement with a resounding yes. There's hope, you guys. I'm so excited. This makes me. I was telling my mom earlier, so I go to work and then I'll come and I'll do these interviews, and then sometimes I'm like, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. But every time I get on the screen, y'all energize me. You give life just by sharing your life and your love and your wisdom and your greatness. So now I can go run a marathon because I'm so excited about everything that you share with us tonight. If you were encouraged, why don't y'all go ahead and share this on your pages? Let other people know 51 years is possible and in peace. Good gracious, this is crazy to me. This is amazing, and it's in my family. So now I can say, I done seen it. It is possible. And I know for some of us who already had the wisdom but still may have messed up, chose wrongly, or anything happened, try again. I mean, don't we do that with everything else? You know what I mean? If you didn't like one job and God graced you for another one, hey. And Aunt Curlin already said it. You're in the wrong location, move. Let's go. So don't give up if you're in the marriage because there's hope. But if it's already been dissolved, hey, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go for it again. Okay. Nikita says, don't give up. I am a witness. I like that. And Shergan says, right help and hope. Go for it again. Y'all, I have had so much fun interviewing the Clinards. Are there any last words y'all would like to share with us out here?
We really enjoyed it.
Oh,
Hope
nice.
that we have inspired somebody to do the right thing.
Yeah. And you have many, 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 many. And there's going to be those of you who are watching the replay. Feel free to still leave a comment. Make sure that you let them know that you've seen it. Y'all go ahead and share it. For anybody that's interested in any of the programs or, just want to talk. Because sometimes, like they say, you got to talk about what you're going through. Let's do that. That's why we're here. Dia says, love it, love it, love it. And happy anniversary in advance. This is to you all.
All right.
And Nikita says, yes, you all are an inspiration to us. So Sharon says, many are inspired, and she loves this. I am so thankful that you spent your time with us tonight. And happy Valentine's Day. We're sending our love from dreams to you all. And I'll see you soon because you're my family, so I get to just enjoy you. If I be calling y'all a little bit more, please don't, not.
Feel free.
This is amazing. Oh, Diane Thomas, my Aunt Diane. What's up, Aunt Diane? Says, wow, God bless you too. I love you too. And Jerome says, thanks for sharing. Okay, I'm going to let you go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank y'all. Thank you, seriously.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye. Y'all enjoy.
Bye.
Y'all all have a good night tonight, and we'll be seeing you around more inspiring couples like the Hearts last week in February. We have an amazing couple from California that's going to speak to us. They were nominated by Todd Scott King, and I just am excited. Don't give up on love. It is for you. God is love. He is in you. It's for you. Y'all enjoy your night.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.